Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for
Let
your
me hear you
life.
say,
Ineos. Let me hear you say Ineos.
Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for
let
your
me hear you
life.
say,
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, big shout out to you. Oh, football power hour. Big hello, big warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. My name is Botswanapapi, and I want to tell you right now, the Euros are over. Copa America is over. We now get to focus on preseason vibes. And today Manchester United played Rosenborg, Norwegian team. And how can I put it? If you did not see it, if you did not watch the game, it wasn't a good game. There's no other way to mention it. It was not a good game. But we're gonna talk about the Euros best 11. We're going to talk about, obviously, also just like look up the football news that's going on, the latest. And also, the other thing is update our power predictions table for the Euros tonight. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to focus on. And obviously, we will know who the winner of this game that we've been playing is. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Botswanapapi. This channel is called the Football Power Hour. I appreciate you so much for being here. Let's get the show started, shall we?
Bruno Fernandes! It's Martinez! Just waiting on the back post, surely he'll be found. And scores first Premier League goal at Old Trafford.
Hey, run for your life. I don't know why I'm liking that part of the song, Because, when I think about my club and what we can really do this coming season, there's a little glimmer of hope that just, this part of the song brings to me. And I'm like, if you're an Arsenal fan,
Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for
let
your
me hear
life.
you say,
hey, Neos, Man United. For some reason, I just get giddy and I feel like there is a little bit of hope for us. Not a little, a lot of hope for us this coming season. But yeah, let's quickly catch up on if there's any movement on, say, our transfer targets or the things that we were hoping to, the transfer deals that we've been hoping to do. We obviously know that Joshua Zexi is in the bag. We already know that Delict in talks, but it's more or less in the bag. It's an almost here we go.
Here we go.
Almost. It's a here we almost go, in the words of Fabrizio. So I'm kind of feeling very, very upbeat myself. I don't know about you. I don't know how you feel about it. I want to, first of all, before we get into the Fabrizio tweets section of the story, as I want to section of the show, as I want to start calling it now. Or it's not Fabrizio tweets. It's really, it could be Fabrizio. It could
it's
be
a David Ornstein bomber that's dropped.
It could be a bomber that drops. Who knows? So right now, I'm just gonna quickly check before we go any further with the show. I also want to say special warm welcome to Yale. Stephanie. The other 4 people that are tuned in and they haven't announced themselves yet. They're just watching. All good in the hood. I always love and appreciate some interaction, even just a happy Monday, whatever, just because, I'm wishing you a happy end of Monday, happy Tuesday coming up tomorrow, depending obviously what part of the world you're in. So, yeah, kindly let me know. Oh, Stephanie says it's lagging a bit. It's okay now. Is it okay? Is it lagging? What's going on? Oh, man. Big up to Stephanie saying, yo, Big up, Papi. Euro's over, but is Euro over? I see what you did there. Euro vision. That's what I have. I got the Euro vision. I really, really hope we can actually secure Lenny Euro. That's, we last I checked on it is because the update was Lenny Euro still making his decision. I think what we need to do is swam Lenny Euro's girlfriend on Instagram or Twitter and be like, we love you. We love Lenny. Come to Manchester. We will love you more. You know what I mean? I feel like that's the only way, because what could be taking Lenny Euro so long? Decide. I got to go think about it. Talking about I got to go think about it. Think about what? This is Manchester United calling. Real Madrid kind of want you. We need you. We really adore you. You know what I'm saying? Go to where you are. Celebrated, not tolerated. You know that motto, that mantra that I always say? This is what I would say to Lenny Euro. I'll tweet him. Matter of fact, I feel like I've already tweeted him before. But now it's time for us to find out who his partner is. So we should actually, does he have kids? Now, let's see. Lenny Euro. I think, how old is he? He's 18. He does not have kids yet. Does he? If he's taking a page from Phil Foden, he probably might have kids. But I don't think he's married yet. And I don't think he has kids yet. Could be wrong. But Lenny Euro, in case you were wondering, was born in 2005, just yesterday. My boy. In France, and he spent his years in Alfortville. He's a Somali descent through his father. Gosh, if only Africa could claim back their children. Do you guys realize that, what's his name? The Spanish wonder kid, Lamine Yamal, his father, ladies and gentlemen, his parents are from Equatorial Guinea and Morocco. Imagine Lamine Yamal playing for Morocco. They could actually, they could really cook if that ever happened, But anyway. Yale, big up to you, by the way, saying I did take a peek at the stats for today's game. I'm glad it's a friendly. Looks like both teams fielded the youth. I can't speak too much on the Rosenborg team, like the strength of the team, but I know for sure that them guys were fit. Them guys were looking like they wanted to win the game. There was even a scare of a tackle for me that should have been a red card. I think there was a yellow card brandished in that game. But the tackle on Casemiro, that was too much. That was too much for me. I literally was just like feeling like, yo, do you realize that this is a preseason, fam? What are you doing sliding like that with your studs up? So I honestly feel like, I hope that the next games that we play in the preseason, there's not that much rough tackling, reckless tackling, It felt like it was a reckless delegate playing, and they just wanted to just like take out Casemiro's kneecap, So anyway, if you did not watch the game, good morning. Stephanie says good morning when it's really mostly nighttime for most parts of the world, right? Yeah, I really feel like the Rosenborg team showed, and that's a testament to where they are in the season, right? They are 14 games in. They have 7 losses, 5 wins, and the rest are draws. So this team has been playing like they've pretty much almost played mold. They've played all the big teams in Norway in the domestic league, and they should be in tip-top shape. And you could see Mason Mount was try to catch his breath before even halftime. It was a little funny to witness. So I want to just say that was a big master stroke in terms of picking that team to be the opponent that you face first, because it will show you where you are in terms of your level of fitness. It's not about running on the treadmill. Football is not about going to the gym. It's about being on the pitch. Little short sprints, giving your all, going forward and also going back when you're defending. So it was nice to see Wan-Bissaka in there. It was nice to see Casemiro, as I call him, Unc. It was nice to see Uncle Casemiro. It was also good to see Johnny Evans looking sharp, looking fit. Who else was in the lineup that was noteworthy? There was also we said Wan-Bissaka, we said Evans, we said Casemiro, Mason Mount, and Marcus Rashford brought the ball down in a very nice, stylish way. I was so happy to see Marcus Rashford taking a fullback on. He didn't obviously like really win in that situation. He won us a throw in, but the confidence looks like it's back, and we could see there's actually an image of a little short video of Marcus Rashford receiving instruction from Ruud van Nistelrooy, and the boy was nodding like, yep, yes, Ruud. Yes, Ruud. And that's what we want to see. You know, that's what's exciting to me. So I'm so happy that it feels like a new dawn. It feels like a new day. It feels like a new chapter. So even though the scoreline does not say that, there was a few Man United folks that were not happy, saying in the chat, guys, you know, we're not here, Stephanie. But they said, eriktenhag out, Ineos out. And I was like, no, what? This is way too early, you know. This is too early. These guys do not know that the word preseason has the words pre in it. P-R-E. Premature. Preamble. Oh, I don't want to say that one. Forget that one, but anyway, you know, there's a lot. I literally was like, do they understand what preseason means? The season has not started yet. There's not even the real main event of the tour. When the Manchester United team comes to America, that's when you could say that the main event has kicked off, because the next team that we're playing is Rangers, and then the first team in the American tour is Arsenal. So honestly, there's nothing to analyze in here. There's just a few things to observe. And I just want to mention Toby Collier and say standout player. It was nice to see how calm he is and how, you know, he's a little bit above everyone. You can tell that he's a natural, and almost everybody else is just like passion and work rate, you know? Because I saw Hannibal Mejbri there, and I was like, oh, Hannibal is back. Oh, all I can say was Deadwood. He did not look like it. Ethan Wheatley, he's still young. He had a really good presence up front, but we need more than presence. He had one shot, I think, that he took, and in that shot, he could have looked to the right and saw Ethan Williams, the number 11. And Ethan passed the ball to Ethan. That's what Ruud van Nistelrooy needs to tell. Ethan, look for Ethan. You know? Otherwise, you'll be eaten. Oh, boy. Anyway. Sorry, I'm just having fun here. All right, let's quickly look at Fabrizio and the Ornstein tweets and the Bombers. What's happening? Is there something new that has dropped? Any new update? We know for sure that there is the update of what's his name? Alvaro Morata, here we go. Alvaro Morata has found a new home. He is now going to be at AC Milan. Not a good move. You know, Alvaro Morata is funny because he's a quality player. He is a player that you could actually count on in big tournaments, big games, you know, especially like if you look at his performance for Spain and Atletico Madrid last season in the Champions League, Alvaro Morata at one point had 5 Champions League goals, and maybe he moved it to 6, but he was one of the joint top goal scorers when the competition was going on. And you could be surprised and say, is this Chelsea reject, the same guy that Chelsea got rid of? You know, this is so he's such a I don't want to say he's an enigma. I think that's the right word for Alvaro Morata, because you can tell there's quality there, but the quality is just not top notch quality. You know, it's not Premier League quality, unfortunately. But we'll see what his career ends up being at AC Milan, because Fabrizio reported AC Milan and Atletico Madrid will complete formal documents for Alvaro Morata deal in the next 48 hours after a 13 million euro clause has been triggered. He was just 13 M's. Interesting. Medical booked and then signing deal until 2028.
Oh my God!
AC Milan will focus on Tammy Abraham, Pavlovic, Yusuf Fofana deals next. Here we go, is confirmed, done and dusted. You know, if they go for Tammy Abraham, that's another player that actually I thought there is something in there. He's not like Man United, quality, but there is a little bit of potential in Tammy Abraham, and I think Jose Mourinho had figured out how to actually unlock him. And he's a player that I feel like if there is the right players around him and the right system, he could actually also become a big time player, not world class, but big game player, because Tammy Abraham has got that a little bit in him, and the work rate is there. It's just like there's a few other ingredients that are missing in terms of making him a top class player. All right, another little update from Fabrizio Romano. Understand talks between AC Milan and Tottenham for Emerson Royal are currently in standby. Negotiations have gone cold after Spurs rejecting 2 approaches and still asking for more than 20 million fee. Daniel Levy, man, let Royal go. Zlatan and AC Milan are trying to build something, another Fabrizio Bomba. Olympic Marseille are prepared to let Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang to leave the club to join Al Qadsia. You know what's funny about these words with a QA? I nearly said something else. I nearly said a click, but it's Al Qadsia. Oba will sign contract until June 2026 as new Nacho teammate. Well, Oba, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, go get that bag, brother. I am not mad at you at all for that. Unfortunately, he's a player that just didn't cut it in the Premier League for Arsenal, and also like in Barcelona. I thought we were going to see a resurgence of Aubameyang, but also when he went to Olympique Marseille, he was just okay. Big up to men like Jarvis in the house. Jarvis was watching Jarvis's Corner earlier on. Very, very great show. Nice discussion you had today with Stu. Yeah, big up to you, Jarvis. And by the way, wow, we have pepperoni pizzas, Jarvis, and the pizza men like Ja in the house as well. Yo, big up to Ja. This is crazy. And wait, is Chelsea dead in the chat? What are you talking about, Stephanie? Is Chelsea dead in the chat? Big up Chelsea dead if you are in the chat. Sorry, I've not been paying attention to the chat. I've been really looking at what Fabrizio has been cooking today. So I want to do at least 1 or 2 more updates from Fabrizio, and then we move on. Olympique Marseille keep working on Mason Greenwood personal terms agreement. Discussions underway about the salary structure after 30 mil package deal agreed with Man United. Olympique Marseille board and Roberto Di Zerbi want to make it happen. Talks continue. I don't know if this is going to happen, After the mayor's words, Olympic, the local mayor had some, scathing words to say really about Mason Greenwood. And it's made me feel like we might end up with Mason Greenwood not having a home, Imagine we just get stuck with him, because anywhere he tries to go, there will be protests. The question is, how big are the protests? Is it just a few people detesting it, or is it like a big crowd, Because even Getafe, let's not forget, the moment he went to Getafe, there was a few people online. I don't think it was actually like, people just actually protesting on the street, but there was a few people that were not happy about Mason Greenwood, and then it eventually just died down. But if Olympic Marseille end up pulling it off, I think he will really cook under Roberto Di Zerbi, you know. So hopefully he can find a home. Otherwise, we're stuck with him. And then if we get stuck with Mason Greenwood, it's going to be interesting, you know, because footballing wise, I will be good. But everything else, I don't know. The last update I want to read on the Fabrizio Romano section of the show is Lenny Yoro's future depends again on players' decision. Man, tell Lenny Yoro he needs to come to Man United. Leo president is pushing for Yoro to join Man United after official bid has been accepted for 50 M's plus add-ons last week. Yoro's preference remains Real Madrid. It's only up to the player. Talks with PSG have currently gone cold. Somebody tell PSG, move, man. Real Madrid, move, man. Let Yoro come home. I will be so excited. Imagine Yoro, Ligt, Martinez. You could even start against Fulham, that first game. You could put Yoro and Evans. Because we know Martinez will be tired from celebrating, right? The Copa America. He'll still be building fitness. You could put Yoro. If Maguire stays, you could even put Yoro with Maguire. And I think we could still get away with like a couple of games, like especially that Fulham one. But the question is Yoro really passionate about United, though? Is Lenny Yoro? We know for sure that like he's interested, but is he passionate though? We want players that are passionate, that can fight for the badge. I'm curious what this community feels like. Should we really, really, really go for Yoro, or should we just let him go? Man says, Boss, be honest, have you ever seen Yoro play? I've seen the compilations, fam, and the compilations were compilationing. Bro, I've seen more than 3 compilations, and the boy has potential. He's not obviously Rafael Varane, but you can tell every now and then there is a player that is just almost you can say this is generational. This is talent that is above just normal, you know, average talented players, and he is one of those guys. So it'll be a big mistake to say we did not even try, you know. Even if he ends up going to Real Madrid, it'll be a big mistake if we let him just go away like that. So that's how I feel about it. But the question that I want to pose is, where is the passion though? Knowing that he is undecided, let me do a quick poll. Knowing that Yoro is currently undecided, should we still go for him? What was Vegeta earlier on said this? He said it sounds like we're getting friend zoned. It sounds like, you know, when you send a message and she's like, I'm thinking about it, then I'll tell you soon. And then you see her or him, depending on who that person is, you see them at the cafeteria, the school cafeteria. You're like, so, and then she's like, nah, I'll let you know. I'll let you know very soon. What are we saying? You know, is it a friend zone? Josh says he's already rejected us. Compliments of who? L'Equipe. We know L'Equipe. Chelsea Den works for L'Equipe, fam. Ja. Chelsea Den sometimes writes columns for L'Equipe. So I would not trust L'Equipe, man. Now, a big outlet in France, but L'Equipe has the 007 agent as well, bro. They may have, what is it, 5 million plus followers on Twitter, but there's been some things that the L'Equipe have reported that are not true. So take it with a grain of salt. Until Yoro speaks, I will not trust it. Until Lenny Yoro's girlfriend says something, I will not trust it. You know? Anyway. I'm curious. I want to hear what you think, by the way, in the chat. Let me know your thoughts on this Lenny Euro situation. Should we still go it for him, or is it all just compilation hype? We've seen compilations of many players, man, and some compilations are not that interesting. You can tell that this player, he's made good by the editing. And then you can tell that this player, even the editing is just like beyond, you know what I mean? There is a little bit where you can actually use your naked eye and say, this guy is actually really good. Ja says our most important signing will be De Ligt. Facts. I really hope it's not De Ligt. I hope it's Xerxes, though. Because nobody is ready for that Xerxes Jadon Sancho combination. That combination, we're going to cook. We're going to cook. Hey, run for your life. Like, seriously.
Hey, run for your life. Hey, run for your life. Let me say.
Yeshua Xerxes. So, all right. Keep is legit, but with a grain of salt, Ja. There's literally some. I remember last season. My God, there's at least two or three transfer stories that were a big miss from L'Equipe. They don't always, hit the net. They sometimes have those stories that hit the post and go out. Why choose for the bench in Manchester when you can win titles and Champions League on the bench in Madrid? It's not rocket science, says Ja. It is a very, very, very big thing, big decision, big dilemma, right? Are you going to be one of those people that's going to sit down and wait that chance? Or at Manchester United, you know that De Ligt has when you're selling the Man United project to Lenny Euro, you can say, look at De Ligt's injuries. Look at Martinez, what happened last season. Fam, you stand a chance to be playing a lot more games than you can imagine right now. What are you saying? Talk to me, Euro. Are you signing this or what? Not sure if Euro is robust enough for the Premier League, says R10. Okay. That is another point to consider. But for me, he looks like he's got the minerals, honestly, R10. I really feel like it. Serious question. We already read that one. Thought I was reading Jarvis's question. How would you rate the window if we end up with Amrabat, De Ligt, Ugarte, and Zexi in? Mbala, Martial, Varane, Casemiro, Donny, and Greenwood out. That's a lot of names going out, Jarvis. What about the incomes? We need at least one more. So 4 players in and 6 out. Personally, Amrabat, I have a soft spot for Amrabat. I know De Ligt would be a good addition. Ugarte would be an excellent addition. We really need somebody to complete that puzzle and free up Kobe Mainoo. And Ugarte's got that agility, that mobility, that tenacity. We know we've never had the Fred replacement. That's the part for me that, like we let Fred go and we never replaced him. And if we can have Ugarte in that midfield, he can actually give us the bite that we need. And Xerxes, I'll rate this, Jarvis, as 6.5 if we're doing 0.5s. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Because what would take it to 7 or 8 would be another midfielder in there, a left back as well. And we're talking 8, Ooh. Oh boy. 5 out of 10 window average, says Manj. 5 out of 10 says Ja. Really? You guys are hard to impress, You guys are hard to impress. Bro, you were not. Were you here when I was talking about De Ligt and how, like injury prone he can be sometimes? You definitely weren't. If you did not know, he has a knee ligament tear. That for me, I even asked. I was arguing with Drex. There was a conversation with Drex. We said, and I said, if De Ligt has a knee injury, I do not wish it on him, obviously. But if he has a knee injury, because Drex, I think, was saying that if we get De Ligt, we should be set. Oh, was it Drex or Joe? Now I'm forgetting who I was arguing with. But it was on stream. It was about, and I said, De Ligt is good. De Ligt, has got the minerals. He's a great player. I like him. But that knee ligament tear, fam, yes, the knee. Are you not hearing me, Ja? Man says De Ligt has hella injuries, Mashi. I would be impressed. Don't make me open up let's open up De Ligt dossier real quick. Let's look at his injury record. All right. Let's go ahead, and because some reason Ja does not want to okay. You're saying his biggest one is the shoulder. It's not the knee. You see, that's the whole point, though. That's the whole point of the conversation. I don't want to argue about which body part is injured the most. There we go. Quick glance at Matthias De Ligt's injuries. Whereas he's had a shoulder injury that took him out for 101 days. That is what Ja is talking about. But for me, it's the recurrence of this ligament stretch of the knee. 2022, 23, and then 23, 24. What about 24, 25? If you're going to plot a graph, you know what I'm saying? You're going to look at the fact that this knee took him out for 10 days. The second time, it took him out for 42 days. What about the third time, Ja? That's the whole point that I was trying to make. But I get your thing, your point, though. The injury that has kept him out the most or the longest is a shoulder injury. And I don't think he's had another shoulder injury, but he has a page 2. Should we look at page 2? This is an extensive dossier. And we're looking at the compact view, by the way. Let's go to page 2. Page 2. There we go. In page 2, they don't list what happened, but they tell you he missed 20 days, 28 days. Here it's just regular, normal injuries, 5 days, 7 days out. And that's a long time ago. 143 days in those 28 games. Gosh. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? This is not by no means like what done and dusted. We've solved things, This is why I'm a little bit concerned. Yeah, man, I'm sweating, man. I've been running. Before this, I had a little bit of a quick workout when I was listening to Jarvis's Corner. So that's why I'm sweating. And I was like, I should go shower. But then I was like, nah, we're going to run out of time. We need to start the stream. So Matthias the ligament injury. That is a man's joke. That is a man's joke here. All right. We're done with the Fabrizio news. We're done with the football news, really. I think everything else. Let's quickly check out Oinstein and see if he's dropped a late night bomber. If not, we're gonna move on to the Euros. Hold on. Oinstein. David Orn. His last tweet was yesterday about Arsenal strike agreement with Ajax to sign goalkeeper Tommy Setford. Fee for 18-year-old Ajax talent and England youth international. Around $1 million and add-ons, highly rated prospect, expected to join on an initial 4-year contract to bolster Arsenal Football Club ranks. Okay, not bad. All right, do your thing, Arsenal. I'm not feeling intimidated at all. And then Amadou Onana subject to completion. Aston Villa move for Amadou Onana, all but ends. Any chance of Everton selling Manchester United target Jared Braithwaite this summer? Barring huge bids, Maguire, Fofana, Guardiola, benchmark 22-year-old centre-back will stay at Everton Football Club. Whatever. We don't really need Braithwaite. I'm fine missing out on Braithwaite. I don't know about you guys. Let's quickly close the poll on the Euro. I hope we've got like 5 people at least. Hold on. 5 votes. Knowing that Euro is undecided, should we still go for him? No. 60% said no. All right. Wow. No. People don't want to go for Euro. Maguire for the win. There you go. That says Ja. Looks like Maguire has... You ridiculous. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button, by the way. I don't know how many. We have almost 10 people watching and 3 likes. Stephanie, what is going on? We have some 007 agents in the house. Have you hit the like button yet? Are you subscribed? What are we doing here? Okay. All right. Now let's quickly talk about guys. You know, how do I even put this? I think this is how I introduce this. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, you know that footballing media that always, you know, likes to put ratings on players and so forth. I'm talking about SofaScore. Ladies and gentlemen, SofaScore had something that just made me feel like we need to talk about this today. We need to address this right now. We need to have our own discussion on what exactly were they smoking when they came up with this. Guys.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
This is the Euro 2024 team of the tournament, as per SofaScore. I could not stop laughing. I could not believe it. Who in their right mind goes to make a best 11 like this? Honestly, let's take a closer look. Guys, you can see at the back, they have the goalkeeper of France, Mike Maignan. Hold on, let me hide Manja's right here. Matter of fact, hold on. I'm going to drop the link. If anybody wants to join in and talk about this. First of all, we got to start with, that's a good 11 job, but is it the best 11 though? I'll give you a bombastic side eye, Ja, if your answer is yes. If this is the best 11 of the Euros, come on now. Mike Maignan of France as the goalkeeper. Cucurella left back. Okay, Cucurella had a great tournament. Ja says bombastic. Yes. Whoa. Ja said yes. This is the... Do you see who's up front? Do you see this? I'm not mad at Cucurella. I'm not mad at Rudiger. What is Kimmich doing there? Where's Carvajal? Where is Lamine Yamal? What's Bernardo Silva doing there, Ja? Danny Olmo, sure. Tony Cruz. Okay, but where's Rodri? What is Kylian Mbappe? Ja gave Kylian Mbappe a pass, a back pass. He is a 0078. Come on, come on, come on, come on. This is Ocean 11. Exactly, Stephanie. What, what are we talking about, Ja? Seriously, Nick, big up to you. Thank you for being here. Big up to you. Hope you're well. Nick is asking the fundamental question: where are the likes? And where is the sense from Ja? Team of the tournament as per Ja and Sofa score. Kylian Mbappe up front, Gakpo on the left. Gakpo, I'm not mad at it. He had some really decent moments, but Nico Williams too, fam. You know, but okay, if you don't want to make it too Spanish, okay, we can leave Gakpo. Matter of fact, let's do this. How about this? How about we make our own Euro 2024 best 11? The proper best 11, not the Ocean 11. Just as me and me support United. What do we know about the win? Leave me alone, man. John, let me mention we were watching the Euros. It didn't have just like yo, stop making me laugh, man. I mean, you're making me lose track. I'm trying to make our own best 11, our football power hour community best 11 of the Euros, right? I'm gonna do this. Oh no, now the computer is frozen. What's going on, Ja? This is crazy. This is a madness. Okay, there we go. I think the goalkeeper has to be exactly, Stephanie. It has to be, hold on. Why? Things are frozen. What's going on? The computer is frozen. I hope I'm not frozen. Let me see if I can maybe stop sharing screen. No. Wow. Well, we'll just talk about it. We'll just talk about it. Here we go. In goal, I was trying to share the link, you know, too, and the thing is just frozen. It's gonna unfreeze, hopefully. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it stopped. It stopped freezing. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Let's do our proper, a proper best 11, and I'm gonna share the link in the chat for anybody that wants to be a part of this conversation in the panel. And obviously, I value your contribution and I need your contribution in the chat if you're not joining the panel. So let me do this because you can see that I'm sweating too much now. Let's do best 11 formation builder. There we go. Boom. Formation. Yeah, superb. All right. All right. Let's make them not wear what looks like an Arsenal kit, please. How about, oh, that looks too English now. How about black? Black sleeves. All right, all right. We designing the kit too, you know. And the formation is gonna be let's do a 4-3-3. It's one of my favorite formations. And yeah, all right, all right, all right, all right. The best 11. I think Jordan Pickford had an underrated tournament. He needs to be really, 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 really respected and given his flowers. I agree. He has to be in the in goal. Unai Simon is good, but Unai Simon is funny because like he's good because his team holds possession a lot, you know. So okay, let's leave Pickford in there, and I really agree with Kukureya being as left back. And I think right back for me has to be Carvajal. I'm sorry. Carvajal. For me, Carvajal Like he's something special, and we don't give him his flowers enough. And matter of fact, I don't know why people feel like Rodri is the person that's gonna win the Ballon d'Or when I really, really strongly feel like Carvajal is in pole position, and he's just gonna be one of those people that just surprises everybody. And while we're still waiting on, like, oh, is it gonna be Bellingham? Is it gonna be Vinicius? Carvajal is gonna come and snatch that Ballon d'Or from everybody while they're not expecting it. So you heard it here first, the exclusive. All right. Yale says we should go to the Georgian goalkeeper, Mamadashvili. He had some crazy saves. Really? But where let's see how many goals. Let's we're gonna be reviewing the whole tournament, right? Let's see the last time when Georgia played, right? When Georgia played, they faced Portugal. No, not Portugal. Pardon me. They faced. He collected versus Spain. He collected 4 goals. Yeah. No. Come on, we can't let that person be the, goalkeeper of the tournament. He faced 13 shots though, and let in 4 goals. Spain took 35 shots in total in that round of 16 game when they knocked out Georgia. What about prior to that? What about prior to being knocked out? As I mentioned, they played Portugal. He did have some good saves in the Portugal game. But Portugal only managed to put 5 shots on target. They may have been good. What about the game prior to Portugal, really quickly? And we'll move on from this Georgian goalkeeper. They played Czechia. They also played Georgia also played Turkey, and that's when Arda Güler scored from that. He conceded from that worldie from Arda Güler, and then also Turkey scored 2 other goals as well. Yeah, you know what? He gets honorable mention. Let's leave him. Let's leave him out of this. Save him from his trouble. So I think Georgia goalkeeper was all right, but I'm not gonna put him in this one. I think Pickford has to go with it. Now, Rudiger is for me, a center back that stood out. Like, he carried on that form that he had in the Champions League. How you spell Rudiger? I think that's how you spell Rudiger. Yeah, he carried on that form that we saw in the Champions League, and it was apparent that this guy is in the form of his life. I gotta say, special shout out to Gehi, easily the most outstanding defender for England. And you know what? I have to put him. I wasn't initially gonna put him in, Stephanie, but Gehi had a really, really outstanding tournament. I really, really, really want to say he surprised everybody, Certainly Southgate. And I feel like there was one time when Gehi missed a game. I can't tell which game it was, but you could tell that did they put Konza instead of Gehi that time? It was just like, nah, there's a mismatch here. You need somebody like Gehi in your defensive line when you're building this. But another person that I was gonna mention instead of Gehi was Saliba for me. Saliba was also stellar for France. He was really, really good. I remember there was all these stats where it was just him and Van Dijk. Nobody had dribbled past them in the group stages, And if you want to take a good look at his stats, he actually had he had an okay. Oh, his stats are not too impressive. 0.8 tackles, 0.7 interceptions per game. It's actually not that crazy. Pepe was better, statistics wise, but Saliba was good. Also, another person that I want to also give a big shout out is the guy from Slovenia, Bijol, and obviously we know Calafiori or Cauliflower was also one of the standout players from the tournament. So I almost want to put Calafiori now. We'll leave Gehi in there. Should I do the subs? Oh, this is the best 11. Best 11. All right. Now, the defensive midfielder of the tournament for me, it is not Cruz. It is not special shout out goes to N'Golo Kante. He surprised everybody. He surprised me particularly. I was not expecting N'Golo Kante to just come resurge like that and be so good. So I want to give him a special shout out. But Rodri, for me, hands down, is the CDM of the tournament. So he has to be in there. This is where it gets tricky now. Now, these two players, I'm going to put him as like central midfielder. One is attacking midfielder, right? There was nobody that I enjoyed watching for me in the tournament than in terms of attacking midfielders than Jamal Musiala. It's a tough decision to make because I want to put Dani Olmo in there because Dani Olmo also had a really good tournament. But Jamal Musiala, I guess he didn't really go far, but we saw a little bit of for me, I saw an improvement from the Musiala that I saw in the World Cup. And he was actually, finishing his dinner. He was also really creating a lot more for his teammates, and he deserves the special shout out. So I'm going to put Jamal Musiala in there and maybe leave out Dani Olmo. Big up to you, Ja. If you gotta go to sleep, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Don't forget to hit the like button. By the way, it's a late night stream. I was not expecting anybody to be here, honestly. And I was like, let's just do it. We have to do it today. Declan Rice, Stephanie, you need to go to bed.
Get out of here, man.
Oh, he said Rice was poor. Okay. Sorry, I didn't see the rest of the sentence. I just saw Rice. Yale says Rudiger was the best defender for sure. Thank you for agreeing with me, Yale. And yeah, at United, I don't think he has those ambitions. Our best chance was when he was saying, I'm leaving Chelsea. But he had, just like Hazard, he had his eyes set on Real Madrid. So unfortunately, yeah, that was tough. Vitinha, Vitinha was nice too. You're right. Vitinha was really, really good. He was really good. Okay, so let's go here. Let's go to this position here then. Should we? Is it Vitinha or check this out? Vitinha or Man United Tex? Vitinha or Kobe Mainoo? Come on. Vitinha, Kobe Mainoo, Mainoo again. Vitinha, Mainoo. Like I feel like it's Mainoo. I'll actually also give a special shout out to what's this guy's name? The one from Georgia, man. I forgot his name. I'm blanking on his name. I should have written it down. But anyway, I think Vitinha just takes it. Gives it to Mainoo right now. Mainoo takes it over Vitinha. But he's a honorable mention for sure. Okay. Let's move on with this team because I want us to finish this discussion. We got Pickford, we got Gay. Really should be okay. Rudiger, we put him on the right. It should be Liba, but we're gonna leave Gay in there. Rudiger, Carvajal, because we want to also mix it up, with nationalities too. Mano is the second English representative. No, third. We also got Pickford. Okay, enough English guys. We're tired. 3 English guys, 3 per nationality. We've got Musiala, we've got Rodri, we've got Cucurella, Carvajal. We gotta go with Lamine Yamal. Come on. If anybody was watching the Euros, they would definitely agree that Lamine Yamal was the standout player. 4 assists, stunning strike versus the Bleu. Yes, he sent Rabiot. He birthed Rabiot. He may be young, but he birthed Rabiot, took Rabiot to school, packed him some lunch, and said, come back at this time. This is your curfew. Lamine Yamal, for me, has to go on that right wing position. I haven't seen somebody who did not look out of place at such a young age, and he deserves the respect for sure. On the left, I obviously gave a special shout out earlier on to Nico Williams when we're critiquing that team. But I want to say Cody Gakpo was good. He was really good. And I feel like, did he finish as one of the top goal scorers? Let's just double check before I spew some false information. I think Cody Gakpo was there in the top goal scorer conversation for the Euros. So coming off that left, 3 goals he scored. He might have taken maybe 1 penalty, but I could be wrong on this. But he was also so good. He was the hope for Netherlands. Many times when the Netherlands didn't have hope. So I'm gonna give that left wing position to Cody Gakpo. Ooh, Yale says I would have Gakpo as a striker and Williams on that wing. But Yale, we've put enough Spanish players, In Kobe wings it. Not biased at all. Yeah. We've got Olmo in here. We really need to make a decision here. Okay, either we take out Olmo. Come on. Olmo has to be in here. Jamal, we have to decide, right? It's a starting 11. So Jamal has to go, Olmo stays. We've got Cucurella, we've got Carvajal, we've got Yamal. We can't put Williams in there. Yeah, Saka was good, but Yamal has to take it. All right. Here is the thing. Spanish text. Let's take out. It looks wrong if we take out Olmo. I just can't do it. Did Nico Williams also score enough goals? Let's see. Let's look at how many. Is he in the, I scored 3 goals conversation? Nah, he is not. Did he at least scored 2? Okay, he scored 2. But so did Mbolo. So did Kai Havertz. So Nico Williams, regretfully, I have to say.
Get right here, man.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's a regrettable one. All right. Up front. We have to give it to the one and only Harry Kane.
Oh my God!
Nah, I'm kidding. There's no Harry Kane in this team. There is no Harry Kane. There is no Kylian Mbappe either. I'm gonna go for the hipster choice though. I was not kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, drum roll. In the middle is Kai Havertz. No, that looks wrong. I want to give it to Fulkrug. For me, Fulkrug was the guy that when Germany really needed a proper center forward, like Füllkrug showed up. It was the mismanagement of Füllkrug and Kai Havertz that led to the demise of Germany, if you ask me. In my humble opinion, I could be wrong. Oh gosh, I'm gonna get crucified. I'm gonna get German center forward. Oh, Stephanie agrees with me. Almost. Yeah, it's Füllkrug. Yale, what do you think? Oh boy. Yeah, no, Füllkrug for me, he was stellar. He was stellar. The goals he scored were nice goals that you'd want from a center forward. And yes, Mika Tauze from Georgia too. Yes, that's true. He scored 3 goals as well. Actually, yeah. Let's see. Let's look at actually also not just the eye test. It's gotta be the stats test as well. Okay, so Füllkrug scored 2 goals, and Mika Tauze scored 3 goals. And just like that, I have to concede to Yale's point. Even though I really deep down want to put Füllkrug, I think Mika Tauze gets it. People don't talk about it because Georgia got knocked out in the round of 16, but he deserves a special shout out. Another player that we should mention is the guy from Slovakia. What's his name again? Ivan Schranz. He plays right wing, center forward, left wing. So he also got 3 goals for Slovakia, and that is pretty impressive if you ask me, looking at where Slovakia, like, did Slovakia even go to round of 16 or past round of 16? Let's just double check. Slovakia, I don't remember them going that far, So to be in the top goal scorer conversation, round of 16, England beat them 2-1, and when he scored that 1 goal for Slovakia when they were playing England, and then Harry Kane in the 91st minute is the one that scored. So all right, Schranz, big up to you. You deserve honorable mention, but Mika Tauze just gets it. This is, I feel like, a really good, deserving Euros 11 made by us as a community. Dani Olmo looks good. Kobe Mainoo looks good. Rodri is good. Ruiz should be in there, but we've got enough Spanish people. Rice, he ghosted a few times when they needed him the most. He also made that mistake that led to was it Turkey scoring? Yeah, so he's got some blood in his hands, you know what I'm saying? So that I feel like is a deserving Euros 11. Let me name it so that when Ja wakes up tomorrow, see, this is the Football Power Hour Euro 2024 best 11. I think we did it. This looks good. Anybody that want to contest this, yeah, he is the one that maybe is the weakest link, but he had a really good tournament. Special shout out to also Luke Shaw. He obviously featured more or less very, very late in the tournament, but when he featured, he was good. He did not look out of place. I really want to give him his respect as well. And also, I'm happy that he didn't pull his hamstring, So I think that right there is a best 11. That is deserving 11, if you get what I'm saying. Any other names that we forgot? Diogo Costa had a really good, performance as well. Did we mention Morata? Morata was good. Morata was good. I mentioned that he impressed, as well as Pepe also impressed, and also Schranz. We talked about Schranz as well. So yeah, I'm really satisfied with this team. We can look at it for a little bit. Let's see Lamine Yamal cutting in, Cody Gakpo cutting in. The width can come from Carvajal. He could whip in across for our center forward, Mika Tauze, all full crew. Danny almost got the legs. Kobe Mainoo has got the calmness to receive the ball from Rodri. Rodri is the destroyer. He sits, he collects the ball from Rudiger. Matter of fact, if any striker gets past Rodri, they meet Rudiger and then they crap their pants. This lineup right here is strong. Little bit, almost too Spanish. But I think we did it. So now I want to do the thing. Where I say, hit the like button, by the way. Papi's Ocean 11. No, it is our Ocean 11. I'm still amused by Sergeant telling Luke Shaw not to pull his hamstring at match day. I know, Ali. That was like the humor that we needed. Yeah. Quick reflection on the awards that were given. I think Lamine Yamal won the best young player of the tournament. I think he deserved it. Special shout out to Xavi Simons. I nearly forgot Xavi Simons as well. No shout out for Dubai with his headband. No shout out for Memphis Depay. Oh boy, flops. You wanna do the flop 11? Nah, Stephanie. Flop was a Jude, Foden, Kane, Bruno as a flop. Yale, what are we doing here? No. Ronaldo, yes. Before Ronaldo gets here, Ronaldo, yeah. He was at one point. I think he left with the most offsides record. So yeah, I think we'll add him to flop. I'd say also another player that did not do so good was what's his name again? The guy from he's another Dutch player. I was thinking of Memphis Depay. We mentioned him, and we mentioned why am I blanking on his name? Let's quickly look at the Netherlands lineup real quick. Man. He's name again. Dumfries, Denzel Dumfries.
Oh my God!
Oh, Denzel Dumfries. You had a horrible tournament, my friend. Honestly, I really don't know what Dumfries was doing in this team. They should have just went on with don't they have another fullback? They should have just let Dumfries. They had Frimpong just resting, barely used Frimpong, and Avenger Mbappe. Another flop. Oh boy. Oh man. Mbappe. That guy, I don't know what he needs to do, but he needs to go to that Real Madrid squad with a little bit more life in him, because what we saw is a player on the decline. So hopefully Carlo Ancelotti will put him on the right path. Oh yes, Yale, let's add Benjamin Sesko in there. I saw Benjamin Sesko and I was like, we dodged the bullet, guys. Benjamin Sesko was a flop. That one-on-one chance that he had, the decisive one-on-one chance, and he just decided to hit it that way. What was you thinking, Benjamin? Were you even thinking? That's the moment when, for me, I said, oh, goodness. I've been crying about this guy, but look at this. Benjamin Sesko.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Yeah. Honestly, thank you for mentioning him. Lewandowski, I did not expect that much from him. I think that injury exactly, Yale, that injury at the beginning of the competition just put him out of contention to be really good. It was always a race against fitness, So that's the part that sucks about him. Oh, boy. Oh, how can we forget Romelu Lukaku? We could make a starting 11, We Romelu Lukaku. Rue says Phil Foden. Yes. We mentioned him already. Stephanie mentioned him. Yeah. Phil Foden is in there. But Romelu Lukaku. Gosh. What was he thinking? Was he even thinking? The most offside guy. Like he had a vendetta versus VAR, That's the thing about Lukaku. You gotta be the captain of the flop 6-6. Oh boy. Wow. Anyway, that is hilarious. Who else is there? Another person that we're missing out on while we're still on the flop conversation. Yeah, that Kevin De Bruyne did all right. Kevin De Bruyne did okay. I think he tried his best, but if you have guys like Lukaku, there's only so much he can do, So he was still a little bit of a flop, but I wouldn't put him in the flopped 11 per se, What about Aisho Doku? Jeremy Doku also deserves to. Lukaku had 3 offside goals. He definitely had 3, and I'm surprised that Ronaldo beat him in terms of being offside. That part was crazy for me. The flop 11 has to be managed by Southgate and assisted by Roberto Martinez, the Belgian manager. Yes, Kyle Walker was the weakest link for England, I guess. So we might as well include him in the flop 11 as well. Guys, this flop 11 is drawing itself up, already. I can just see it. Who else? This is so fun. Doku was a big disappointment for sure. I don't know. For some reason, I expected a little bit more from him, and he just didn't. I was surprised that what's his name? The Martinez, the manager, did not even really feature Trossard that much. That was a madness to me. So, yeah, I think Aisho Doku was a flop. Another last person on the flops. Sorry. I was clearing my throat. I was not impressed by Rasmus Haaland, guys. I'll be honest. It's just the honest truth. I want him to get better. I want him to do well. He didn't have a lot of service, but Rasmus Haaland was not good at the Euros. That is the honest truth. We have to call a spade sometimes and look at the reality head on. And yeah, Eriksen was great. Scott McTominay couldn't really carry his team, Oh man, he couldn't do it. But like, what else is McTominay gonna do? He's not like the main like striker, So yeah. Anyway. Keeper, worst keeper. Let's see. Who was the worst keeper? Did we see any howlers per se? Worst keeper. Who was the worst keeper, really? When we think about it, I think the keeper for what's this? Donnarumma was great. Let's see who conceded the most. I guess it might have been the Scottish goalkeeper, or yeah, the Scottish goalkeeper. He conceded 5. He conceded 5 goals. He picked up the goal from his net 5 times. So I guess we go and give him the worst keeper award, right? Let me see who else potentially that we might miss. Didn't Spain beat a certain team like Georgia? Turkey scored 3 goals versus Georgia. Spain beat Croatia 3-0. Ivakovic, but that was a tough match. I think I'm going to give it to the Scotland goalkeeper. We have to give it to the Scotland goalkeeper and say, what's his name? Gunn. Angus Gunn. He gets the award. Unfortunately, Angus Gunn gets the worst goalkeeper award, Yale says, the keeper Mamadashvili, he had 29 saves, the most of any keeper in the competition. The next keeper on the list is Verbruggen from Holland and Pickford with 17 saves. Okay. All right. Mamadashvili. That's not bad. 29 saves. That is actually a really, really, really something, a nice little record. You can hold your head up and be proud of that, So big up to Mamadashvili, and also 29 saves in 4 games is actually crazy. He was the Onana of the tournament, guys. Oh man, I don't know how we passed the 1 hour mark already. Let me see if we can quickly transition into our Euro predictors. I know I just had to do 1 VAR check, and then the stats would be ready, Here we go. Let's open up the Euros 2024 predictions. Or should we finish it off tomorrow? I feel like we should finish it off tomorrow. We'll do it just a stream. We're not gonna do the worst 11. We already did the best 11, and yeah, we'll finish it off tomorrow, because also I'm concerned that it's kind of late over there, and I don't want to be, opening up spreadsheets so late in the night. That's why I feel like we should just do that tomorrow. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's wrap it up on the top performers, especially in that's wise, right? Thank you, Yale, for mentioning that about the goalkeeping saves. We're learning some things about the Euros and the big performers of the Euros. So one other stat to highlight from the Euros is the fact that the player with the most assists, ladies and gentlemen, from the Euro 2024 is Lamine Yamal. This one, best believe it's going to be in the quiz on Friday. Lamine Yamal went home with 4 assists. And you know how many assists Cristiano Ronaldo has? And he's the all-time leader of assists, you will be surprised. You will be surprised if you know. Lamine Yamal is on his way to catch Cristiano Ronaldo, guys. And if he plays like this in the next Euros, he's definitely going to pass him. The player with the most attempts on target was Kai Havertz with 11. The player with the most tackles completed, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, it is Jude Bellingham.
Oh my God!
This will make you say, oh my God, for real. How does Jude Bellingham have 24 tackles completed? More than everybody else. Declan Rice has 15. Camavinga has 13. João Paulinho has 16. Jude Bellingham, that's an individual record, at least, that she can be like, you know what? For the most of the time, I was asked to play as an attacking midfielder, but I tackled more than any other player. Declan Rice has the most ball recoveries with 46, and Gehi with 44. And we already mentioned, obviously, the goalkeeper with the most saves. And in terms of team performances, guys, the team that has the highest passing accuracy is Germany with 91.2% passing accuracy. That is incredible when you think about it. 91.2. Spain scored the most goals with 15 goals. Let me do this. Let me make sure that you're looking at this with me, so you don't think I'm making these stats up, Jude McTominay. What? WTF? I know, Stephanie. Jude McTominay is the guy that's leading. Incredible. Yeah, German efficiency and the passing. We saw Spain obviously having the most goals scored, and the team that retained the most possession was Portugal, followed by Germany and the Spain, and then the side-to-side merchants, England. And as you can see, Spain, obviously, when they lose the ball, they tackle you the most. And the team with the most clean sheets was France. That's probably why Mike Maignan was in that best 11 for, as created by SofaScore. But anyway, this is a good place to actually say big shout out to the Spanish team, man. They really did that thing in this tournament, scoring the most goals, being third highest passing accuracy, tackling the most, more than any other nation. That is something to be really proud of. We shall do this. We shall end the stream on this. I know we're playing this. Let's first look at how wrong I was with my knockout brackets. You missed out this time. It's too late to play. Oh, no, I didn't play this knockout one. I played the tournament bracket. That's what it was. And boy, was I wrong. I got 53 points. Okay. I thought Germany was going to go all the way, obviously, and it was going to be a Germany-France final, but that didn't happen. It was Spain and England are the team, at least, that went to the quarterfinals. I had them go to the quarterfinals. So all this time, I didn't think Spain was going to. Wow. 7 agent I am. Where is Spain? Oh, so I thought England was going to knock out Spain. This was the final. I saw it. I thought it was going to be in the quarterfinals, but England-Spain happened in my prediction brackets, and it ended up with, obviously, England going through and then England being beat by France. Wow, how wrong was I? Let me see. The last thing was the fantasy thing, right? We're doing the fantasy football. Let's see, because I know Yale was also participating in this. Where did your team finish? No, where is my Yes, that is the one. Your leagues. This one. Oh boy. Big up to the Liverpool supporter. Links. Hey. That's incredible because I see no Links in person. And Shucks as well. In person as well. These two guys, Liverpool and Arsenal supporter, respectively. They got first and second position. Big shout out to them. Big shout out to Mama G. Big up to Vicky. Fourth place. And Pav and Inverted 11. This guy's a Chelsea fan. And Mark jumped up to 7th. And Yale was 8th. I was 9th. Santiago, Santi Manchesterunited was 9th. And Hima was 11th. And Shay was on 12th. R10. Wait. Did we pass Yale? Okay, Yale is 8th. R10 was 13th. Vegeta 14th. Manj 15th. And and so on and so forth. Nick was 17th. Good thing we had Sashiv, you know. And Esco was 16th. It's good. I was in the middle. You know, it's all good. I really stopped playing this fantasy thing like after the second group stage match. So I just used the team that I had, and that's how I ended up on 9th. But big up to everybody that participated in this game with us. It was fun. It was nice to sometimes check on how everybody was doing and just laugh. And I obviously clearly took it very seriously. And anyway, the last thing was, what else? Let's see. We did the match predictor. We did the tournament predictor and fantasy football. I think those are the two things that we're doing. Stephanie says, I would have been 19th, you know. Good thing you didn't join. But I feel like we should do this for the Premier League, you know. And apparently the fantasy game for the Premier League is easier to play. So, yeah, look out for that, guys. It's going to be a fun Premier League season. It's starting very soon. Very, very soon. I think like I was counting, and it looks like our match versus Fulham is let's see again the date. I was looking at it saying, oh boy, it's right around the corner. And United versus Fulham happens on August 16th, and it's in a month, exactly 1 month. It's July 15th or July 16th in other parts of the world where Nick is. So in exactly 1 month, we are playing Fulham. So, and that's going to be exciting. I'm excited. 4 more weekends. Yes. All we got to do is go out 4 more times, have 4 happy hours, and then it is the Premier League fever in full effect. So we're definitely going to try this again. I want to play this fantasy thing, and I don't want to lose. Big up to Yella saying, I made the worst mac and cheese ever today. I made it without cheddar. That's not mac and cheese. It's just mac. What are you doing? Mac and cheese without the cheese? What are you doing? Nah. Yale, you need to do better. Big up to you. Yale says, yay, my freezer is now 50% done, and it's dripping faster and faster now. That's awesome. Let's hope that it gets even much better as time goes on. Oh, you had cheese, but it was not cheddar cheese. Okay. All right. Like mozzarella? What did you, man? You gotta have the cheddar cheese in there, or Swiss, you know? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Stephanie is tired. I am also tired. Somehow this was 1 hour, 30 minutes. I don't know how we did it, but we got here because of the flop 11. We really should have written it down, but it was fun to just brainstorm it together. I want to say big up to you, legend, Yale, Stephanie. Stephanie, I hope you ate something better than mac and cheese without cheddar cheese, you know. Because if we were at Yale's house, we would have been starving. Yale making macaroni without the cheddar cheese. I'm disappointed today in you. Big up to the legend Rue, who is also here keeping the conversation engaging, and Nick as well. Much appreciation. And Ja, who's probably sleeping right now. Big up to Ja. Big up to Manj. Big up to Jarvis. And R10. And probably, should I just say Luan? Luan might just show up when I say her name. So big up, shout out to everybody that was here and that hit the like button. I appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, Yale says Eriktenhag is very excited to have Xerxes, and for 53K a week. I'm still shocked about those wages. Me too. That is, talk about a wage restructure. Ineos.
Hey, run for your life. Hey, run for
Let
your
me say Ineos. Let me hear you say Ineos. That's the real restructure that we want. I was waiting to hear what Stephanie had for dinner. It's new potato salad, coleslaw, and boiled eggs. Living the so inspiring. Hey, you know what, Stephanie? Boiled eggs before you go to bed. Another way to keep the room warm, you know.
Oh my God.
Make sure you have the ventilation system going. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end this on that. Big up to you. I appreciate you guys. We've reached past the 1 hour, 35 minute mark. My name is botswanapapi, and we did a wrap-up, a review of the Euros, and checked on some football news. And unfortunately, we did not do the spreadsheet thing. Tomorrow, it's more or less up to date. It just needs a few VAR checks, and I think it'll be a more efficient stream if we do this tomorrow. So big appreciation to you. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell as well. Oh, Stephanie says exactly. Football Power Hour.